Yep, many kids are back to school, even more headed back next week. It is a good time for a reminder about road safety. Joining me with some things to keep in mind, Daniel Armbruster with AAA Texas. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, school's back in session. That means the school zones are back in play. But really, you guys say that you just really need to be cautious everywhere.
Everywhere, but especially in those school zones, Lauren. In fact, right before school and right after school are the most dangerous times. And that's because you have inexperienced pedestrians, little kids. Sometimes they'll run out from behind a car. So you have to constantly be vigilant when you're driving, especially now that about 13% of kids either walk or bike to school in the United States.
Really? 13%, huh? Yeah, this statistic I saw just was troubling. It says afternoons are the most dangerous. 1 in 4 child pedestrian deaths happen between 3 and 7 p.m. And that might not be necessarily in a school zone. That could be a kid getting off a school bus. That could be a kid at home now, excited to be home and accidentally runs out into the street. So really, those afternoon hours from 3 to 7, just be cautious.
Yes, that is the deadliest time. That's when we see most of the pedestrian accidents involving children, as you mentioned. And school buses, the most dangerous time is getting on and off the school bus. So as soon as you see that flashing yellow light, you know the school bus is going to stop. Just slow down, be patient. I know we're all in a hurry to get somewhere, but these are very dangerous moments, and we have to make sure that we protect our children.
Yeah, you have some good ideas on how parents can try to protect their kids.
That's right, yeah. So you can actually go to AAA.com. We have all sorts of traffic safety information for parents to look at, and also for teen drivers, because teen drivers, a lot of kids getting ready to go back to school, maybe they just got their driver's license. That's an exciting time for them as well.
Yeah.
But also, car crashes are the #1 reason for teen deaths.
Yeah, so things, wear helmets if your kid's going to be biking. Bright colors is something else. And also teaching kids to obey the traffic rules. I think that's something you think, well, if my kid's not driving, they don't, it's not something that's really on the top of your head, but really they need to know all of the rules of the roads.
It seems like common sense to us as adults, but for kids, for little kids especially, those who are going to school maybe for the first time, they don't think about these things. So you really need to sit down, have a conversation with your kid, and if they can have a buddy, if they're walking to school, have a buddy go with them or an adult that can accompany them.
And even start early. I mean, I have a 4-year-old, and we teach her, do not play around cars. This is you are near. There's vehicles now. You don't play anywhere. Where there could be any sort of traffic.
Yeah, and you see the cell phones here in school zones. You want to make sure you eliminate those distractions.
That's right. So starting September 1st, that becomes law. No texting and driving in Texas.
That's right. Yeah, statewide ban on texting, and so you want to make sure you eliminate the distractions. 2 seconds looking away from the wheel or from the street doubles your chances for a crash.
Really? Okay. And just to let everyone know, AAA Texas is going to have Teen Driver Safety Fair. They're going to be doing that in November. So we'll put a link with that information. Also, a link to AAA, so where you can find some more information on fox4news.com. Thank you so much for coming in. We appreciate it. Be safe out there. Coming up.